Well, hello there. Welcome to this holiday edition of Average Zen Presents. I am Average Zen, your host, of course, and we are streaming to you live this Wednesday, this ranked Wednesday, starting out on Twitch, as we do 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're also coming at you 6 days a week at least on YouTube with some original content, as well as like our Explain It Like I'm 7 YouTube series where we're doing arena tutorials with my young son and seeing if he can pick it up from the tutorials and our coaching along the way. So great little way to learn Magic the Gathering if you have young ones that are interested, or really anyone that's interested that likes their tutorials of complex games in small bite-sized portions. That helps with retention. Information overload can be an issue when we're playing new games such as Magic the Gathering. It's very complicated and in-depth in the rules. But let's move right along, because after this Standard Ranked, we're going to be going into the Midweek Magic. We're going to be streaming that today live. And after that, speaking of Explain It Like I'm 7, we're going to be streaming our first ever episode of Explain It Like I'm 7 on here on Twitch, and recording it live for YouTube later. There's a reason for that. My son has been sick, as have a lot of people on planet Earth. So we've been unable to record that episode, and we thought, you know what, let's make it a Christmas Day miracle. Let's see if we can just stream all day. And that's what we're doing with the holiday Extreme Oganza. And it's kind of a pun, actually, because here in Germany, we have picked up a goose to cook for Christmas dinner. My wife insisted upon it, and in German the word for goose is Gans. So yeah, we're the Extrema because she's cooking the goose. I brined it, I did my job. I did it. I prepped everything. I cut the potatoes. We're ready. So I'm doing my part. Don't think I'm just letting her cook all Christmas dinner, but she wouldn't allow that. At any rate, let's jump in and see what we're doing here today, starting out in Standard Rank. But before we do that, please give us a like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. It helps us out. It's free to you. It would be a great Christmas gift for us. And yeah, much appreciated to the people that are already doing that and have done so. We love our continued support from our grateful followers. What do we have for you starting out today? Well, it looks kind of familiar in a way. We have a Caretaker's Talent Forge deck. Well, we've done a Jeskai Caretaker's Talent deck. That was one of the first videos we ever did on this series channel in Standard. But some new developments have come out since we did that, so we're kind of revisiting that material in a way, but in a completely different way at the same time. You see, a YouTube content creator by the name of MtG Creative Combos pointed out, rightfully so, that within the Jeskai shell, there lies an infinite damage combo waiting to be had, just a 2-card infinite damage combo in Gossip's Talent and Aurelia, the Warleader. And I said, you know what? These colors is also really good right now, and definitely a top meta deck, Caretaker's Talent. And you know what? Gossip's Talent is kind of a way using Urbrask's Forge, triggering that Surveil to dig for other pieces you need, like Caretaker's Talent. So it's not just this is a combo include and it doesn't really function within the deck. It does, as long as we're not using temporary lockdown. So instead we have lots of other exile and removal effects, such as Get Lost, Exercise, Split Up, Sunfall, Graveyard Hate. We got a one-up fun of Ghost Vacuum, as well as authority of the consoles for the mirror matches and aggro matchups. I find this is really good. Control decks not so much, discard decks not so much, but in that case you can just discard it. Yeah, Sunfall, we know it, we love it. Caretaker's Talent, we know it, we love it. I'm going with a few not on my watch as well. Exercise, I like. I've seen a lot of people playing Make Your Move. It's a 3-cost instant, yes. But we have other things we want to be doing in our 3 slot. So this makes sense to me. Yeah, sorcery speed, but it handles the same thing. Artifact, enchantment, creature power with 4 or greater, exile it, gone. So, you know, the idea is we protect our stuff, we build up a normal Caretaker's Talent board, and then whammo, if we got Gossip's Talent leveled up, we slam an Aurelia, game over if they cannot respond. Because, yeah, we're going to go in with haste, we're going to hit with Gossip's Talent out, then the level 3 ability will trigger. We'll exile Aurelia. We'll get another combat step. She doesn't realize that we've already attacked for the first time because we've blinked her in. Rinse and repeat until the opponent is dead. Yeah. And the removal package that's already in Caretaker's Talent fully supports this game plan of getting the board clear. In fact, we can ensure it right before we play Aurelia if we have a Sunfall in our hand. So yeah, lands, yep, there it is. Let's take it into the ranked queue and see if it stands a chance. Can we turn the Caretaker's Talent deck into Aurelia Forge Manager, or Forge Management, if you will? She got a promotion, folks. Black Sand Oilers will be our first opponent of this extreme Ganza. Alright. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? This hand is I guess we can do things, especially if we continue to draw lands. I mean, it looks like the board will be clear if we ever get Aurelia out. But we're right away, it looks like we're matched up against some sort of control deck, or maybe Aurelia, Oculus. Well, in that case, our cards are not looking great. We'll hold what we got, see if we can land an Elspeth next turn. Shuffler be praised. Okay. Flashing in an 0-1 with backup. Hexproof. Is this a Boggle deck? Is this a Azorius Boggle deck? Is that what's going on here? Interesting. Well, then we nailed it. Well, good thing we have board wipes. They are all in on this. Love to see it. Well, they get to draw, though. There is that. Alrighty then. We did not hit a land, but we'll just be destroying all tapped creatures. Thank you. Fair enough. You got another Boggle in hand? Yes, they do. They said, yes, we do. Well, let's advance our board state, since we do have another split up in hand. I'm hoping they just run it out. And I mean, if we can manage to draw some lands, that would be great. The shuffler says no. Shuffler says no. So then, we can't even cast the 3 steps. As a counterspell. Because reasons, Shard Mage's Rescue, okay. Yeah, alright. We are on the struggle bus today already. Alright, not on my watch, on the Tamer. Make them counterspell or play whatever protection they have. There it is. There it is. We... Oh, man. There goes a land. That's unfortunate, but we can at least do that. Thank you, Gossip's Talent. You are proving your worth already. Alright, so... I don't think that we block. Because we're just gonna split up now anyway to all tapped creatures. No attacks. And come on, we need a land so we can stabilize here. Please, Shuffler. You are torturing me. And now they've bitter chilled our manifest. It's Sunfall. Or face down Sunfall. Oh, and now we have a ghost vacuum. Gee. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. They have 5 damage on board. I mean, this is ridiculous. Well, let's try again. Unfortunate. It seemed so promising, and yet, well, we must move on. To the next game, we will attempt once again to turn this caretaker's shell, talent shell into an infinite Aurelia Forge Manager shell. Saku 7539 will be our next opponent. Oh, we get to go first. That's exciting. We have 3 lands. That's exciting. This Verd's proving to be a liability, however. Unless we can get a surveil land or something else of that nature. Maybe we should adjust our mana base. There is that possibility. Our opponent seems set on dealing damage to our face, though. Oh, the Archer. Very nice. I'm hoping that they think that the Restless Anchorage is what's causing any, what? That's unfortunate. Alright, well, we're going to exile that and take some damage from Scalding Viper. Well, this does not trigger Scalding Viper. And the creature will let us surveil, which will let us dig for a relevant piece for the battlefield. Exercise can go. Oh, we've been shocked. Saw blade scamp, huh? I don't appreciate this. Alrighty then. No lands for us. Let's see if we can go ahead and plus and dig. Okay, even though they have haste creatures and we would love to have that out. Okay. Well, I think the plan is boot up the Restless Anchorage. Attack in. Get a map token that we can maybe crack next turn to dig for a land. How dare you, Shuffler? Put us at 10. Do they have Hitsuku's or whatever ritual in hand? It's going to kill us right out. I've seen that in Standard. No? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. No. Stop it. You gotta be kidding me. How much do we have to dig? How much do we have to dig? Well, at least we can do this. And gain some life back. Get away from 10 life. Unless they said no. They said no. We tried. We did try. Unfortunate. We can try again. Oh no. So close to death. I can feel the blood draining from my extremities. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now if we play... If we play a 2 mana or 3 mana? Yeah, 3 or mana or under spell, we die. Wonderful. And we can't find a 5th land for a Sunfall to literally save our life. We're gonna have to gain some life. We have to gain life. No, we will not exile the token. Thank you, Gossip's talent. Alright, we're back down to 2. And we're dead. God. So close. So close. Shuffler, we hate you so much. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everyone. That's how it's gonna be. We had the answer in our hand. We dug like 7 cards deep to find a 5th land. And it was a no-go. Alright. Well, we'll take a chance on it. The blue will not be available on Flood Farm Verge, unfortunately. But we can do things. What do we... Oh, a Forge deck, eh? Well, we have answers for that. That's why we have Exercise in the deck. No, we'll take 1. It's good. It's fine. Well, let's go ahead and take care of that, at least the first one. And now we can leave up Get Lost, not on my watch, for Hasty Boys. There's a second one. Okay, see, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it? This is gonna be a thing. You see how they do us? And we can't find our Authority of the Consoles opening hand. At least we have the Gossip's talent. Okay. And you know what? We'll go for Gossip's talent number 2. Extra digging does not seem like it's gonna be a bad idea at this point. So abused. So a lot maligned. Okay. Outcaster's Trailblazer into an elf. This is an interesting deck we're up against so far. I expected dinosaurs. We got a Forge and elves. Okay, we have a plan. I think. And there's the Outcaster's Trailblazer. So we're gonna go ahead and kill the first one. And then they crack the map. They find Chandra Hope's Beacon. What is going on here? Surprises all around. Well, we will exile the Llanowar elf. Okay, and this is getting a little silly, but we might get somewhere if we can just draw our own forge or an authority of the consoles. Alright, down to 8. We have answers. We have answers for this forge. We just need to draw them. Good God, man. Alright, well, let's start out by making a treasure, because we need to draw a card. Authority of the consoles is the perfect answer here. Thank you. No. Okay, next, in turn. Alright, the forge is no longer a threat. Now we gotta worry about the other 6 cards in their hand. Overlord of the Haunt Woods is a thing. Wonderful. Sunfall, also a thing. Draw a card. Find a land. Well, that's good news. That is good news. Alright, are we making a turnaround here? We even have counterspell mana? Are you kidding me? What could be better than that? Than countering a Chandra right as we make a turnaround. Cacophony Scamp. And we gain life off of their forge. I love it. Now we are coming back from the dead. Surveil? No, we will not surveil away our infinite combo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we're not going to do that. We will copy a token, draw our infinite combo into hand, and level up in preparation for an instant win next turn. If our opponent cannot kill or interfere with Aurelia, we win next turn. Alright, play the land. Deep breath, everyone. Deep breath. Okay, we'll keep that on top. That's fine. In the interest of things, we'll go ahead and attack in. If they don't see it, I imagine they're going to do something about it soon. Yes, we will take that action. Yep, that's all good. That is still good. Attack. Yes, please. That seems good. Next. Take the action. Yes, please. Surveil. Still looks good. Attack. And, looks good. Keep going. Don't ever stop, Aurelia. You are the ultimate manager of this, even though the forge is gone. We never saw it. You have managed the forge so well that it does not need a forge to win. Good game. Let us continue in that vein, and maybe we'll get out of the slums of Diamond Tier and into Mythic. Who knows what could happen? Well, let's keep it rolling. Happy holidays. Aurelia, the Forge manager we need, not the Forge manager the employees wanted. Early Haver. Haver? Are they havering? Okay, well, this is an interesting hand. We are prepared for a lot of eventualities with this hand. I don't mind it. We're on the play. We're gonna give up the game and pitch our second Aurelia into the grave. Let's go ahead and throw out a Ghost Vacuum against this mono black deck. And you know what? Ghost Vacuum, very cute, because if they try to get rid of, you know what? Let's just go ahead and exile our own Aurelia. If we get to 6 mana, then we can cast either one. Alright, Caretaker's Talent. What say you? They say I lose life and discard cards. Maybe off the top? Or just draw 2? We'll find out. Are they gonna play into our Ghost Vacuum? Is this a Reanimator deck? Or are we just gonna be, is this Rakdos Sacrifice gone horribly wrong? Well, there's a Zombify. Okay, we were right to assume that they are boned with Ghost Vacuum. And what a wonderful, wonderful one drop, one of fun of to draw into in this game, this matchup. Matchmaker has done you dirty, Early Haver. Having to Zombify early in this game will not help now. Not unless you have artifact removal. They got rid of another Zombify. Alright, well, we'll keep the 3 steps. I think if we can just keep control down here, we have an easy win. Collector's Vault? Yeah, go ahead. Go nuts. Let's get rid of the other Zombify. And I'm tempted to use the exercise on Collector's Vault, but I don't think it's necessary. I wish we had double blue though, but negate I think is going to be good enough here at the moment. Alright, what are you going to pitch? Wunderbar. Pilfer? No. Yeah, we'll get rid of the deadly cover up, and we don't want that to fuel another deadly cover up. Okay, we would love to hit a land also. That would be great. That would be nice. It seems to be a recurring thing over here. A blue land would be great. Please, Shoveler. Feed the Swarm. Okay. It was not doing anything for us at the moment. Appreciate that. Let's get rid of the Pilfer, I guess. We'll just keep on exiling cards so that they can't build up evidence for deadly cover-up or any number of other things. Okay, well, we can do the Gossip's Talent, I guess. It does nothing for us, but at least it's a thing we can play. And we can still hold up Get Lost as well as our Ghost Vacuum. We'll find a 5th land eventually. This is just like the other game. We had Sunfall in our hand. Easily clear the board if we could just get a 5th land. We dug like 7 cards deep. Unfortunate. Another Feed the Swarm. Alright, well, that would have been nice. Sheoldred makes an appearance. And Sheoldred is dead. And we will exile Sheoldred from the graveyard. Okay, we did find a 5th land. It's a tapped land, but beggars can't be choosers. I don't mind a split up here. We don't have a board wipe. Man, I wish we had a second blue source right now. So bad. Christmas miracle time. There is a split up on top, so we won't see it soon, but... Alright, come on, come on. Let's get rid of the Bitter Triumph, I suppose. Okay, well, and now pass the turn. This is an enthralling match. I would love to see what our opponent's going to pitch away into the graveyard next. A land? Haha. Dire Sight. Well, let's get rid of the land, I guess. Okay, well, will we draw another tap land, but now we have double blue. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere if we can untap. And even if they play like a Volgavoth here, we have the split up so we can get around the ward. They have a lot of mana at their disposal. Alright, they're going to keep on digging, making mana, doing things. There's an Atraxa, interesting. Rakdos joins up, okay. Well, we're going to remove the Atraxa in response. And that's game. Hey, there you go. That's how you beat a reanimator deck, is you just, you know, get lucky and might find your one of fun of Ghost Vacuum in your opening hand. Shut them down with a 1-man artifact. Well, let's do it again. Matchmaker, please be so kind again to us and shuffle. That was a combined effort. That was truly a Christmas miracle. The 1-mana artifact that lasted the whole game and won us through the night. It sounds more like a Hanukkah tradition now, actually, now that I think about it. Alright. Well, we don't have any blue mana, but we don't need it in this hand. Oh, looks like we're up against a synthesizer deck, but we did find a blue mana source, and there's Aurelia. So, Gossip Talent and LOL. Would love to see one of our exercises here. That would be great. Or Brotherhood's End. I forget if we put that in here or not. Some deep thought going on here. I'm slightly concerned, like, about the Aegis assimilator or whatnot. Oh, they went right to hand when I went to. You see that? That is a tell. That is a tell. So we're gonna pass the turn. Okay. Well, they have a Soul Guide Lantern. They're just trying to, yeah, they're keeping their mana up. Well, let's give them something to counter. I think we should go with Elspeth, and I think that almost certainly gets countered. Yeah, there it is. Alright, good. We didn't want that anyway. There it is. There it is. Now the defense is down. Duelist of the Mind. Alright, well, now we're gonna go Urbrax Forge. Get lost on Duelist of the Mind. That does unfortunately give them a couple of artifacts, but you know, we're hoping to draw into our infamous elusive Sunfall that we either can't cast or can't find. Okay, I got a second one. I will take great joy in dismantling this machine. Alright, no more lies on the top. Yeah, it's not much good if it's not a surprise. Cather Commando, on the other hand. That's terrible for us. Okay, so what do we need to do? I think we need to dig. No point in playing out the Aurelia. Alright, cool. No attacks. We messed that up big time. We could have had a blocker there. I meant to trigger the Caretaker's talent after the Forge came out. However, we can do this. Okay. Now, they go to hand. Archangel Elspeth, they almost certainly try and counter this. And succeed. That's fine. We shall draw. Exercise. Wonderful. It's not as good in this case as a Brotherhood's End, but at least we'll get rid of one of them. If they don't counter it. Do they have another counterspell? Negative, but they are going to blow up our Forge. That's not great for us. But I don't think they'll be expecting the Aurelia. Well, let's go. I mean, that's all we can really do. We could play defensively. Okay, they get lost Aurelia, but we get some tokens and draw. Okay, not a bad trade. Okay, Restless Anchorage, not the worst here. Let's create a treasure token. Draw into more lands. now they're playing games with us. Before we couldn't find any lands, and now we're finding nothing but lands. Unfortunate. Alright, well. And they're all coming into play tapped. Wonderful. Let's fire up ye old Restless Anchorage. Authority of the Console seems a good. What surprises will they have for us now? Okay, well, we'll play a land. We'll play a second Caretaker's Talent. Make a copy of our treasure token. Draw a couple cards. I like the negate here. Fire up the Restless Anchorage. Attack in. Not exactly enthralling combo-y craziness, however. Oh, well, let's exile that guy. No, you know what? No. That's okay. We're not going to get baited into them playing a powerful spell right now. Instead, I guess we will sacrifice a token to draw a card. A second Restless Anchorage is not the worst thing right now. Let's go ahead and fire up the first Restless Anchorage. We will pay 1 to crack a map on it. Okay, I wish we hadn't exposed that we have another Aurelia coming out. But at least we get it to hand. And draw more lands. Wonderful. Okay, well, I think we can afford to crack one more map. And, okay, I don't mind exposing the Sunfall. I think we can safely discard the Inspiring Vantage. Alright, okay. Now we have... you know, I'm just going to go ahead and exile it. We don't have double blue anyway for a 3 steps, but we can still hold up a negate here. We'll go ahead and pitch the island. And fire up Restless Anchorage. Crack a map. No, we're good on Caretaker's Talent. Thank you. Alright, I scoop it up. See? See, just the threat of Aurelia coming out of her manager's office and wrecking the warehouse floor was enough. I mean, who knew? Or is it, if they're Caretaker's Talent, is it a hospital? Are they caretaking like the elderly? In any case, you're doing a great job, Caretaker's Talent. Thank you. If only Gossip's Talent were so reliable. Where you at, Gossip? We were trying to spill the tea, as the kids say in the parlance of our times. Alright, well, we found another turn 1 Ghost Vacuum. We got split up, but not double white. I'm not crazy about this hand. Okay, this is a little better. Let us pitch the Sunfall. Unfortunate. Oh, dreams of steel and oil. We are not gonna do well against this without a caretaker's talent and token machine in hand. We'll see what they take. I mean, we do have the Restless Anchorage. They can't take that, so if we draw into caretaker's talent, we might be able to recover from discard deck. It's gonna be a nail biter. Artifact or a creature. Okay, yeah, that was none of the above. But I have a feeling that's not going to be their last discard spell. The first of many wonderful spells, I'm sure. Alright, let's go ahead and put down Gossip's talent while we can. Alright, combo piece number 1 in place. Unstoppable Slasher. Well, we're gonna lose half our life if they drop a land next turn. They can play Bloodletter of Aclazotz and it's game over. Is that what's gonna happen here? Just Shieldred. Okay. Well, that's pretty bad anyway, because we're going to be down to 10, and then Shieldred's going to ping us down to 8. Well, it's going to be a quick game. Vunabar. That's not going to do it. We could play Elspeth there, but then Shieldred... If we block the Slasher, Shieldred hits us for 4, and then so we're down to 4, and then we draw, and then we're at 2. If we don't have removal. Okay, try again. Good job, Slasher. You be slashing. Come on. We got the infinite damage combo off once already in this hour. I'm not disappointed at all. That's fun. We'll see if we can do it one more time before we move on to other decks. Podcast. Ooh. Will be our next opponent. They get to go first, but we have all sorts of nonsense. Oh, well, I guess if we can't build up our own board, we might as well tear down our opponents. Not exactly in my line of thinking, but you gotta do what you gotta do, and life hands you lemons. I guess we're keeping more removal. Is this Operation Break the Will to Live? Is it go? Collector's Vault. Okay, I kind of wish we had our Ghost Vacuum in hand now. At the very least, we can authority the consoles to make sure nothing comes in hasty. And into the graveyard goes... Oh, a second Collector's Vault. Okay, interesting. We don't have a turn 3 play, so I don't mind going with that. I'm somewhat concerned about the Collector's Vault ramping them ahead of us. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that. They pitched the other one too, so maybe they don't get another one. They're already on 4 mana. If this turns out to be a Simulacrum synthesizer, I may regret that decision. But they just played the blue mana. There was no way we would have known. Good game. Okay. Are you trolling me? I guess they don't like control. Believe me, opponent, we would love to be doing other things as well. There we go. There's a thing we can do. Yeah. Okay. And you know, we'll go ahead and level it up. And hold up the get lost. Are they trying to discard the hard way now? Yeah, one with the multiverse. I see. Well, let's level this up. And hold up, get lost. What's gonna happen now? Repair and recharge. Okay. You may play lands and can one turn. You may. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get lost. The one with the multiverse. This comes into play. We gain some life. And then, all right, I like this. We're gonna go ahead and, I think, pass the turn. We can not on my watch the Vault-Born Tyrant if they attack in. If they play a bunch of other nonsense, we can always hold up a counterspell. If they play out more creatures, then we can hold off on the not on my watch and just sunfall everything. We have options. Alright, let's go with plan A. And then there was another get lost. Okay, well, it's not the one, it's not the thing we wanted to do, but here we go. Let's attack in with the land. Yeah, we'll take that action, actually. Oh, I wish it would have come back into play untapped. Didn't think about that. Why? I wonder why it did come into play. Oh, because it comes into play tapped. Duh. Never mind. I'm smart. Card, read. But that would work great though with the Vigilant land. Maybe we're brewing up something. Alright, now we're cooking. No, why would you tap my blue mana? No, you're not tapping my blue mana. Red for the forge. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. And we can surveil. We will keep that exercise just in case. And it's a slow clock. Now we'll decline. But it gets faster. Buello's Awakening. No. in fact, no. Just in case. All right. Okay. So now we surveil. We don't need another land. We're good on lands. Thank you, Shuffler. Glad we got to do this together. Decline. And we are like shields down here. We have no counter spells left in hand. Feels bad, but we do have answers for board presence. Okay, speaking, never mind, just kidding. Alright, so white, tap that, and this, and we make the bird. No. Well, yeah, see, the bird cannot be blocked. Alright, we know that's not a good idea now. Come on, let's draw into something relevant. There we go. That's it. That is our game ender. If we can cast that and hold up to 3 steps ahead. I think. I wish that we had not revealed that, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not there. We're not there. Unfortunate. We'll see what our opponent does. I don't think we need it to win, but it would be nice. It threatens to win on the spot. We already have the Gossip's talent leveled up completely. They could into the Flood Maw it. They could Rivers Rebuke it. And that would be unfortunate. Tink tink, Fox. Tink tink. Wake up. It's Christmas. Oh, are we getting a salty rope? What has gone on here? Are we about to lose horribly? I don't know. Abuelo's Awakening. Repair and recharge. We have certainly been disruptive. We've done a little bit of damage in the late part of this game, but I don't know if our behavior warrants all this. Maybe they disconnected. You know, everybody's at home playing video games today. If you're in the States, you know, maybe you're just waking up because the kids got you up. And I doubt you're watching this live, but hey, yeah, and maybe you're catching us later on YouTube in the future. In which case, I hope you had a merry one and happy holidays. Oh, this is thrilling. Let's take a sip of tea. I'm excited, and my son's excited to be streaming together for the first time live a little bit later on this afternoon. He's got a ton of Legos for Christmas this morning. He's excited to build them. He says he wants to build together. Score. Victory is ours. And just like that, that brings us to the end of our first hour. Yes, that's awesome. One down. So, yeah, please. I like this deck. I think it works. I think it's a natural extension of the deck, of the Caretaker's Talent Shell. And especially the Jeskai version we were going for when we first started this channel. So I'm very happy that we got to present this for you today on Average Zen Presents. And don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, follow, and have a good one during the holidays, and spend some good time with that family. And as always, love one another. Be cool. Don't be a jerk. And have fun playing Magic the Gathering.